Hey, Laura J. here today to say you're amazing. You matter. You can do what only you can do because there is something in your heart that you came here to share with this world that only you can impart. So we must do what it takes, and that requires filling our cup, which is why I am so looking forward to the next few days for me, which will be an adventure, a journey, connecting with other souls who are willing to consider the fact, the mainstream, that all of us have been drinking from for a long time has been poisoned, slowly and systematically. And we have acclimatized ourselves and adapted over time, and it's kind of like the frog that is put into a pot. How do you cook a frog? You may never have asked, it's a random question, but you do it slowly over time. You do not put the frog into the hot water, for that frog would jump out. But to put that frog into comfortable water and then turn the heat on, the frog will adapt and adapt and adapt until it out-adapts itself and no longer is then in the physical form of which its spirit is released and then returned to the source from which we all come from and we all return to and only feel separate from in the meantime, which is why we must understand that it is by divine purpose that we are now coming together on the second day of September. It is a new season, it is a new month, and it is the second day of what may have been a good one, a great one, a bad one. September 1st, 2021. How did you spend yours? That is the question. At 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I was a part of a class by Esty, who was in Firefly Yoga Studio in Vaughan, and led myself and Bruiser through a practice which had genuinely been so long since I've been on my mat in a class that today I woke up quite sore. And so I'm going to do that video again, in fact, and listen to Esty lead myself and a friend through the guided process we got to enjoy because she was willing to say yes and show up when she was called, when she was asked, invited, offered, and so did I. And so did one of the only man that got himself into the room, Bruiser. Ironically, a great name. And he also was such game to do a class and put all he had into it to get out from it that which he came for too. We all do. We get out of life what we put into it. And so it is now to say that we are in a fight for territory. The real estate that is being fought for is you, my love. And me too. Us all. We are the ones that are being fought for. Our real estate is our hearts, our minds, our bodies. It is time for us to understand that we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Yes, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. Yes, you are. You are the one you've been waiting for, my friend. And so it's time to jump out of the pot, even though it has not fully cooked us. It's time to take a leap. It's time for us to understand the common unity we bring to the community of humanity, with all hues included. It's time to add an extra E for where we put the energy that we would have otherwise given to someone else's television. What lies they want to propagate. It's all right there for us to see the Nazi plan. What would you say conspiracy theory. I say conspiracy is true. It's just if you actually put together all of the puzzle pieces, then you will see the conspiracy, though we have been deemed conspiracist theories because we said, hey, something's up. I feel the temperature is rising, and I do not choose to be cooked, nor do I want to let my fellow human beings, which is actually sea monster. And what is a monster but a creation? Frankenstein is the project when we first experienced patentability of these seeds that were organic before, and now there are few original ones left. And if the patented ones fly into the field, then they can be consumed too. And so, now think about it, please, and understand when the caterpillar's DNA receives a different message on the RNA that it reads from and then says, K, we will be that which you tell us to be. And now I see you want me to be a butterfly, so I'll change. Well, my friends, what do you think the pharmakia would have you do? You are the real estate being fought for. Please open up your eyes and understand the lies are very inconvenient, and we do not want to admit that maybe it's true. We've all been deceived, and it's time for us to relieve the ones who sold us out, my friends. It's time for us to look at each other, eyeball to eye, and say, I see the man or woman in front of me. You just see the woman that's me. And so I say, hey, I try to live honorably, and I call others to too, because I'm willing to do what I feel like my soul has come here to do. I hope you will be willing to do the same, regardless of glory or fame. It's about the name you leave behind you when you're no longer here, and others think about you, and they write books about the one who was the savior of themselves, because they chose to do something others who were more or less qualified than them said they could, and yet they did it anyway, and stories were wrote about them because that's what we're here for now, so we can write the greatest story ever told. I hope this message means something to you, for you, and I hope you will do something with it. So please do leave a comment below, let me know. And I will look forward to seeing you at Soulshine Festival. Laura J, namaste, namago.